So, my fiance has way too many role-playing books. Like, you see this? That's not even a pin drop. Oh, keep going. Oh, there's more. Like, you don't even know. This isn't even half. Keep going. No, that hardly even counts. There's more. I know, it's piled so high you can't even see them.
Hey, I'm back here.
But there's more coming. It's coming. Yeah. Keep showing them. We're getting close now. Hi, I'm still here.
That's all the books. This is the magazines.
Oh right, there was more on the table, or the chair I mean. I forgot about those ones.
This is my entire role-playing library. And we're going to get into it a book at a time here on Retro Reviews. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Retro Reviews, a review show where we go through my huge collection of role-playing books, and Laura tries to keep me from monologuing and rambling.
Hi everybody. I am definitely going to try for that. Got a list of questions, and we'll start with what book are we going through tonight?
Tonight we are covering Star Frontiers Adventure Module SF0 Crash on Volturas. Volturnus.
That's a fun name.
It is.
You want to give us a quick synopsis of this?
Basically, your spaceship crashes on this planet. And this is actually part of the Star Frontiers role-playing game, which was a sci-fi game that used the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons rule set. Basically, they created the Expedition to the Barrier Peaks module. Was a spaceship crashed on the D&D world, and the D&D heroes go to adventure inside the crashed UFO. This is the crew crashes their ship on a D&D style world and adventures on a D&D style world as space adventurers.
That's pretty cool. Where did you get this?
I got this from the Chicken Barn, which is a used bookstore and antique shop in Ellsworth, Maine. Basically, it's a little bit off the beaten path, but it's an old, two-story barn that they made. The entire downstairs is all antiques and like old toys and stuff like that. The type of stuff you find like in an antique mall.
Right.
And it's set up that way where people have different booths and stuff like that. And then the upstairs is just books, comics, magazines, records, all sorts of old media.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what do you like about this?
I'm a really big fan of mixing sci-fi and fantasy. Of course, I'm wearing the Baby Yoda, Grogu wanted poster t-shirt tonight. Love me some epic space fantasy, and Star Frontiers, Expedition to Barrier Peaks, those whole, what happens when you got a wizard standing next to a guy with a laser rifle. There's some fun adventures in there.
Yeah, that's neat. Is there something you didn't like about this?
I didn't like that I just had a module. It does have some, pre-made characters and everything like that. The adventure's cool. I just kind of wish that I had the rest of the stuff, like the actual rule books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But playing it as a one-shot adventure is all right.
That's like the luck of the draw when you get it from
When you get them from used bookstores, you only find what you find.
Right. Yeah. Would you recommend this to other gamers if they get their hands on it?
If they get their hands on the Star Adventures and they're fans of old school D&D and want to try something a little out there, or just look for stuff to find to steal for it. I mean, it's got a nice like hex grid map inside of it you can use for designing or just using for a kingdom. Cool spaceship bridge map. Some interesting monsters. It's some stuff that I've been using it for, just inspirational stuff. So yeah, if you find this in your used bookstore, grab a copy of it and play around with it. You could always use this for some stuff to add on to a Expedition of the Barrier Peaks adventure.
Yeah, sounds cute. Are you planning to keep this one?
I'm thinking, because what I want to do for my next D&D campaign is actually this kind of thing where your space adventures crashed on a fantasy world. Mm-hmm. So I might actually be running this as adventure number 1 for my next D&D campaign.
Yep, sounds good. Well, that's all I got tonight.
That's all I got. What's some of your random finds that you've found in the used bookstore that have really inspired you? Leave that down in the comments below, and hit that like button. Hit the share. Maybe subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll be back next week with something different.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
You need to take something to drink. Your voice sounds extremely hoarse because you've been talking like non-stop for like an hour.
Yeah.